word frustration has been used pretty much throughout this locker room, especially after the division loss. Would you agree with that?
If that's how guys feel, then don't come ask me that question. That's how guys feel. We still have a lot of football to play, and this one was definitely a letdown for us. But at the same time, it's still hard football.
The penalties seem to creep up every week, especially on untimely, plays. Are you surprised that not only the penalties, but the type of penalties that are played in this scene?
Some of the penalties were questionable. I think in some of the situations. Landry, if you look at him on film and you study him on film, he's usually the kind of one that's in the middle of a lot of those flags, and he's the one that's usually throwing the first punch. He threw a punch, he grabbed bust screens, space mask, and it's not how you play football at the end of the day. And I don't know about some of the other ones because maybe I was on the other side of the field or whatnot, but a couple of times I've said something to the refs, like watch 14. After he makes a catch, he wants to do a little his extra dancing or whatever he wants to do, and they don't call him. So in that instance, overall, the penalties for us, we can't let them happen. Those are in yardage for us, and we definitely got to understand that. I mean, sometimes we're playing great defense and we put ourselves in the hole by some of those penalties, and it hurts.
Did you see the one on Calvin, Darrelle? Really early in the game, he made a tackle on the backfield, and they called him for taunting.
I don't. I remember him coming back to the huddle dance, and from my point of view, I didn't see it being taunting. He was still dancing, celebrating, and he had his back turned from their huddle. So I don't know. Usually, when it's that type of penalty, the guy's usually facing taunting. He's turned around face towards the huddle or a player and taunting. I didn't see him do anything like that. So I guess it was that flag came because of the first incident between Buster and Landry. And I think they were just high alert on those type of, during that time. It was very emotional on the field, you can tell. And I think that's why the other flag came.
How disappointing is a game that looked like you were going to pull it out, one kickoff return, and just how disappointing is the loss?
It's definitely a shocker. We felt we were doubting this week of practice of what they do, offensively. It's a letdown. It's definitely a letdown. We felt that we had them down into a T, and couldn't pull it out.
At 3-6, what message are you going to have for your guys this coming week?
Stick together. Still a long season. We still have a bunch of games left, and we can still rack up a couple of wins. We just got to continue to work week to week, bring our hard hats to work, and continue to prepare the best way we can.
With the bye week following next week, how much more important is getting the win next Sunday?
I think we definitely don't want to go, in a bye week, taking the loss. Because then you go into bye week and it's a struggle. Trying to get back. Yeah. So we definitely want to steal next week's game up by getting a win, and then hopefully, that's our time during that bye week too, is to self-evaluate too of the first half of the season and see how we can definitely get better. Coaches can spend more time and see what we can improve.
With critics questioning your effort and showing some disrespect to you in the media, can you tell me exactly, is it harder to prove that harder to disprove that when you guys go through a loss like this and go through a bad stretch?
No, it doesn't. People say what they're gonna say, and I keep working, man. That's what I do.
And you said this is a must-win game. So how do you finish out the stretch of the season here? Is it more for personal pride, or you still just fighting every day like it's a must-win?
This is a team sport once and for all, and we're a team. It's not tennis. It's not golf. I don't play golf. Darrelle Revis doesn't play golf. He doesn't play tennis. So we're all in this together. We got to focus up and